to go to here. We know we got to go to the Undercity. We know we got to go to the sewers to eventually get the stuff we need. All right, so that's important. Tell you what I'm going to do. We'll go for another hour, but I'm going to go ahead and find another game. I promised you guys a dogfight on X-Wing. And I finally figured out how to get it full screen so that I could do what I need to do and you guys can see it and everything. So give me just a minute and I will put that on the screen for us. And kind of go from there. Give me just a second. We'll do one. We'll do like some historical combat or something to show you guys that. And then on Monday, we'll pick up the yeah, that. we'll pick up the search for everybody, and we'll go from there. Okay. Nope, nope. Let's see what we can get to work here. I want to make sure that you guys can see it. That's always important. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about this right now because it's just being dumb. So. Hold on. Dustbugs. Here we go. Now I'll let you guys see the actual, like, cutscene.
Our TIE interceptors have located a
if, in fact,
fleet
it's
orbiting
working.
the planet Torcana.
Excellent.
It is, yay.
Prepare the attack.
Alright, here we go.
Move our Star Destroyers within range and launch all TIE fighter squadrons.
At once, sir.
Transform, we're going to fit it to the screen. Okay. And we're going to transition again so that it's a little bit bigger for you guys. And then I'm going to go back in here, which will make it work for me. So this is the intro screen. And back in the day, this was the best thing ever. I mean, because you were like, oh, awesome. I just hate that I had to take the music out. Because there was, you know, the John Williams score, the Star Wars score was all through this game. And it was completely awesome.
Imperial Star Destroyers. Begin evasive maneuvers. Launch the X-wing fighters.
And I'm also sorry that there's no subtitles either, which I think I can change that in a second. But I'm not really sure. And I know it's cel shaded and everything.
This is Red Leader. Stay close.
this was how you played Star Wars, man. And you gotta remember, this was pre-Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, and this was pre-Disney, and this was it, man. I mean, you got to create your own pilot and have a career. It was really awesome. Anyway, all right, let's do this thing. I'll do a mission or two with you guys, so you guys can see.
Welcome to the flagship Independent.
You must register.
Yeah. Here I am down here.
You may proceed.
Alright, so
Boarding gate 2.
I'm going to show you guys some of the historical combat today. And we can get into a big dog fight and stuff. And I think you'll like it. And we'll do that and maybe one tour mission. And then I think I'll call it a day because we've been streaming for a couple hours now. So sorry guys, my nose itches really bad. Let's not do the bonus one. Also, let's not do that one. So in this mission, you will learn to adjust your power configuration settings to target the enemy and destroy unarmed Imperial fighters, cargo ships. Well, that'll be fun, but you will engage Imperial forces for the first time. You will learn the value of a wingman and the importance of working as a fighter team. Yeah, well, that will be fine. Teaches you to use your laser guns with precision by targeting and destroying small objects such as satellites and mines. Let's not do that one either. Yeah, this is a good one.
X-wings from Red
Here we go.
Squadron will test Imperial defenses near Sercopus 4.
Dodona. General Dodona.
You may expect to encounter TIE fighters
Same
performing
dude who
barrier
did the voice
Engage
as well.
and destroy the TIEs and then return to base. X-wings from Red Squadron
Anyway.
will test Imperial defenses near
So there you go, and you
Sercopus
get
4.
one of those, and then you get, if you need to, you can read a text thing, and it gives you a little bit more detail. It's basically going to be 3-1 against me.
X-wings from Red
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to, just like before, I told you you could select your own wingman, and I'm going to let my guy play with us because, well, let's just be real here. I need the points. So I'm going to let my other guy play with us. And it's just so cool, man. It was so cool to watch this. You were like, yes. Right? Ryan doesn't really get this. He doesn't know why I get so excited, but this was it. I used to play this, and there were flight simulations, all kinds of stuff that I used to play.
Roger, using designated target. Roger, using designated target.
And push I to bring up your targeting reticle. And I'm going to turn on these guys. Well, this guy was the plan. Gonna slow down just a little bit because he turns a lot faster than I do. Ah! I'm trying to anticipate, you know, how he turns. Because if you wait for the green, like that, it's usually because, you know, he's right on top of you. So I try to anticipate and shoot. Aha, where he's going, there we go. And try to avoid having to use my green targeting reticles all the time. Green targeting reticles, though, guarantee that you're actually going to hit him with something. If you can manage to do it while it's still green. And sometimes my reflexes let me do it, and other times they don't. So, and you can actually lead them if you start shooting, they will actually try to turn. See what I mean? And it's so much easier and so much nicer sometimes when you get when you get 4 of your lasers to hit, because then you don't have to worry about it as often.
Roger, using designated target.
I'm gonna go after Beta 3. You take out Beta 1. It was kind of cool because you could tell your wingman to attack targets. You could tell your wingman, at least in this one, to cover you. And you could actually order them home if they were damaged. Okay, for example. If they were damaged, you could order them to go home, and what they would do is hyperspace out. Now, sometimes they would make it, other times they would not. But that was a risk that you could take if they were damaged and you needed a lot more help. Trying to catch this guy. Well, there's always this. We'll see if it catches him or if I get it. Alright. And again, I'm sorry guys, I know the music is not here, but if the music were here, then you would hear, like, it's dynamic music. It actually changes based on your situation, which is kind of cool. Like if a Star Destroyer or a new set of fighters were to come in or something like that, it would change to something dramatic, or sometimes the Imperial March would play if a Star Destroyer or a capital ship showed up. So, I mean, it's really cool. It's just a shame that I can't show off that kind of stuff without getting in trouble with copyright infringement. Alright, where are you, Alpha 3? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And, you know, some of the missions got really complicated. Like, you would have to defend medical frigates and the convoy from bombers, from TIE fighters, from sometimes other shuttles or other capital ships. And the longer you go in the tours, the more complicated it gets. And at the very end of the
Roger, using designated target.
At the very end of the tours, the last tour, I think it's tour 4 or 5, I can't remember. 5 is B-Wing, I know that. But one of the last tours before you start... anyway, the last thing I think you have to do is a Death Star run on the original, the first Death Star. So it's pretty cool. If you manage to get that far. Like I said, this game was brutally hard. I know it doesn't look like that now, because nobody's dying and it's just TIE fighters and all that stuff. But I kind of figured I'd show you at least what it's like to get into a minor dogfight. But the tours themselves, the missions themselves, they get progressively harder as you go. And the objectives get a little bit more complex. Oh. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I don't like to use the green reticles if I can just lead them into the laser shots.
Roger, using designated target.
I'll go after Alpha 1 if you go after Alpha 2. And anyway, so I mean, you know, this was cool because you got to fly an X-wing, an A-wing, a B-wing, uh, and you got to do some of the coolest stuff ever. The A-wing was actually considered a reconnaissance fighter. So what we'll do is I'll show you mission 2 of Tour 1 and show you why it was considered that.
Roger, using designated target.
That's the last one we have. So once we get this one, mission should be completed, I think. Let's see if I can get... Yeah, see, when they fly past you, you actually get the sound of the TIE fighters and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, back in the early 90s, mission ends in 2 minutes. Thank you, R2. We are clear. But back in the early 90s, when this first came out, this was like the thing, man, because... See, I'll show you. You push Shift H,
Roger.
and he'll head for home. And then I can do the same thing. And hyperspace. It was really awesome, you know, for us back in the day, because this was a way to be a fighter pilot. This was a way to actually be involved in the Star Wars universe. And you got to create your own character and have your own career, so the more you progressed, the more you did, you chose how fast you got promoted, and it was really cool. So, I even went as far one time as to name my R2 unit. I think I named him R4, or, you know, R something, when I was a kid. And once you do that mission, I mean, you can do all of them, you know, but once you do that mission, you can come in here and you can see, like, your merits. Like I showed you before, we just did that mission. There's Battle Patch 4, right? And there's my 1 tour ribbon for the mission yesterday. Alright, so let's do one actual tour mission.
You may proceed.
Thank you. And we'll continue tour 1, where we left off Wednesday. And I want to show you guys the A-Wing. We're not going to actually fight, because he's already doing, I think I'm doing a reconnaissance mission this time.
Rebel intelligence is expecting Empire activity in the Delalt system. Rendezvous with the nav buoy and stay alert for Imperial warships. ID all spacecraft. Withdraw without engaging the enemy.
Because I'm going to be by myself. There's no
Rebel
help.
intelligence is expecting Empire activity in the Delalt system. Rendezvous with the nav buoy and stay alert.
And this is
for
why
Imperial.
they'll give you, you know, it says Captain of the Bixby, the Imperial Corvette that we recently captured in the last mission, defected to the rebels. Okay, confirm reports that the Empire is planning a major offensive in this sector of rebel space. He believes that a large Imperial fleet will begin its campaign in the Delalt system, which is where I'm going. In your A-Wing, you will undertake a scouting patrol to look for the fleet. ID all craft and do not engage the enemy. And that is important because if you disobey the orders, see, I'm only a 1 of 1. There's no more flight groups, so I'd be out of luck, right? So, so anyway, right? And there you go. There's the A-Wing. And my poor R2 unit gets to stay on the deck this time. Because there's no room for an R2 unit in the A-Wing fighters. But these guys are fast. See, I'm already doing 120. And even if I put my shields and lasers where they need to be, I don't need to worry about that. But we need to ID this guy. Alright. So the targeting display, I told you, you hit I once you hit T to target. Alright, so I've got a frigate here that I need to ID. Okay. And they're going to be chasing me the whole time while I'm doing this. So I could run the risk of getting shot. I don't really know. We shall see. But the first couple of missions in the tour are not that difficult. They're really not. It's the other stuff that becomes difficult. All right, so... Oh, see? This is why you never, ever lower your shields. Okay, so you can actually see it says War Spite, and it says status OK, and I have 2 new Corvettes coming in, and I need to ID those guys too. So we've been identified, or we identified those guys, so now we identify these people. And if you wanted to, you could shunt energy from your lasers, just like this, to your shields to help them recharge faster. And then your lasers would begin to recharge based on your recharge rate that you set. And anyway, I gotta ID these 2 Corvettes. And these Corvettes, by the way, are the same model Corvettes. You have to rebalance your shields, because if you don't, they don't recharge right. They don't balance out. So got to take care of these guys. And actually, I could go a little bit faster. I kind of wish I could engage the enemy, right? So you can actually see they have tie repair parts, right? So there's that. Okay. And then the other one out here has also tie repair parts. And there's a freighter. See? Now I'm doing 105, so I should fly by this guy fairly quickly. And the more populated it gets on the screen, and they start noticing that I'm here, they'll start shooting at me. And I have been known to be shot at and have destroyed some of the craft that I'm supposed to ID. So I try to ID them as quickly as possible, because if I don't, then I fail the mission. Military base equipment. Okay. And let's see. And he's carrying base equipment. Let's see what you're carrying there, buddy. You're also carrying base equipment. And I'm getting a little farther away than I want to be from this buoy. So I'm going to get a little bit closer to the buoy. Because that way I avoid a whole lot of laser issues. If I wanted to, though, I could do circles around this freighter, and they'd probably blow the freighter up in the process. But I forgot what he was carrying. He's carrying military equipment. Okay. I'm just checking for new targets, because sometimes you can catch them before the computer does. And if you do, you can catch them when they come in. It's pretty cool. But Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. And, you know, it was a waiting game for the first couple missions, because you're waiting for certain things to happen. And there they are. 3 Corellian Corvettes. And you see how they're coming in really, really fast. So we need to ID these 3 guys. Now I'm going to get shot at again because they can finally catch me again. Top speed of a TIE fighter is 90k per second. So I try to maybe 100 if they dump their laser power into their engines. But I try to outrun them as much as I can. Okay. I don't know how you guys... Woo! See, this is the stuff you don't want happening. Okay? Because they can blow you out of the sky. And if that happens, you're captured. Carrying military equipment. Military equipment. This is what I mean by destroying certain things. Because if I'm not careful, they'll blow up a freighter that I have to ID before I have a chance to ID him. So I'm trying to get that done. And then I fail. So we have to ID him first. Military equipment. See, Corellian Corvette has been destroyed. See what I mean? So always ID your people. Power units. Make sure that everything has been identified that is currently in the area. And it looks like it has. I hope that I didn't miss something, because that would be bad. I'm going to get a little bit closer to this other bunch. Oh, 2 new frigates. So, hang on. Ouch, ouch. Don't wish to die. And by the way, I'm using a Thrustmaster joystick, in case you guys are wondering. This one was cheap. This one was like 20 bucks when I bought it a few months ago. And these guys are carrying nothing. They're the escorts for the convoy. And again, if I could play the music, you would hear John Williams' score. And now I have a Star Destroyer in the area that I just ID'd. That is the capital ship that will be our major problem in the rest of the tour. My job here is done, so we are gone. Oh no! No, we're not. No, we're not. There we go. Now we're gone. You had to be careful about objects in your path. Okay. So there you go. My R2 unit is coming to check on me. He's happy I'm home and not dead. And back.
Our fleet is evacuating all of our forces from the base at Bridgia.
Then this would be our next
2 X-wings from Red Squadron will
mission.
provide cover for the evacuation. Several shuttles are carrying the most important personnel. Gold Squadron's Y-wings will provide close escort for the shuttles. Help the Y-wings protect the shuttles until they can hyperspace. Our fleet is evacuating all of our forces from the base.
And it says, our analysis of the data collected from your reconnaissance mission, yay me, has confirmed that the Empire is beginning a major offensive, codenamed Operation Strike Fear. Its objective is to suppress rebel opposition and spread fear of the Emperor's power. The Star Destroyer Invincible is leading the campaign. We believe that their first goal is to destroy our secret base at Bridgia. Okay. High Command has decided to completely abandon our Bridgian base. The Imperial fleet would surely destroy our fleet there. Therefore, all base equipment and personnel, I wish I could do Akbar's voice, have been loaded aboard every available transport for evacuation. The most important leaders have been loaded on shuttles. Your mission is to protect these shuttles as they make their run to their hyperspace jump points. Now, what you could do, and what I do quite a lot, is protect as much of them as I can. We will do this one more mission, and we'll call it a day on stream. So let's put Flight Officer me back in the saddle again, and we'll give General a chance to redeem himself as being a top ace. And I'm sorry I killed you, man. I really am. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so here we go. Alright, now. Got news for you. Those transports right there are not going to make it. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't make it in time even if I wanted to. Even if I dumped everything into engines, I wouldn't make it in time. The only thing that needs to survive, and this is what I don't understand. Why would you be running with shields down? If you know that they're coming, why would you run with shields down? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway. One new Star Destroyer. So here you go. And at this point, I'd be hearing Imperial music and all kinds of stuff.
Roger, using designated target.
I know, there's nothing I can do. He's beeping at me. It's been destroyed. I know. There's nothing I can do except run the gambit at these guys and see what we can do here.
Roger, using designated target.
Uh-oh. Thank you, R2.
Roger, using designated target.
Not again. Alpha 2 still in my tail.
Roger, using designated target.
Uh-oh. My wingman bought it. Of course he did. Come on, you guys, get out of there. See, and I have no reinforcements, so now it's completely up to me. To make sure that the shuttles don't die. And it's going to get a little hairy here. Whoa. My mission is complete because the shuttles are gone, but I'm trying to buy time for the Corvette to get out of here. Once I do that, then I'm out of here. Come on, I just wanted to basically destroy this guy. Ah. There we go. Whoa. Some of them are extremely aggressive. Others of them, not so much. This guy. Yeah, it's only me, the Star Destroyer, and the TIE Fighter. So I'm going to take out the TIE Fighter, and then we're gone. This guy. There we go. Boom. See ya. And that is the end of that mission. But like I said, as you progress, they get progressively harder. It's insane. Gives a thumbs up to let everybody know he's okay. And there you go. Now, I got a total score of 7,552 of the 16 craft that were in the area. I killed 12 of them. 6 of them were TIE fighters, and 6 of them were bombers. So I killed all the bombers by myself. We did lose every one of those transports, 1 X-wing, and 1 of our Corvettes, but 1 of them did manage to make it out. And I hit 83% of my shots, which isn't too bad. Well, nope. 83% of my homing beacon, and only 10% of my shots with my lasers, which that is actually bad.
The frigate Redemption.
Anyway, just thought you guys should see that. Okay, so then you go back to the Independence, right? Now we need to see, first of all, we need to see if one of our wingmen was killed or captured, because I don't really know. And if I was killed or captured, oh good, I wasn't killed or captured. Yay! So, let's see about Mr. Top Ace here. If he was killed or captured, good, he wasn't killed either. Yay! That's good because he has quite a few. This is what happens if you are a general and you have done all of the stuff. See, like I said, once upon a time he was a general until I had him in a mission, and he died, and I feel really bad because that was all me. But anyway, he has done 12. He has done 1, 2, 3, 3 total tours, okay, and won a bunch of medals, okay, that I have yet to get. So he's done quite a lot. And if you view his medal case, he has more. He's done all 5 tours, and he has got more medals. So you see, I don't want him to die because I actually want him to stay around for a long time. But he is the only other pilot that is in the system. You get to create everybody else. So all of these pilots, including Luke, Wedge, and Tycho from the Return of the Jedi, and Biggs from New Hope, Cornhorn from the Expanded Universe. I created all these guys myself, but you can type whoever you wanted in there, whatever, and do it. Anyway, it has been fun to do the stream with you guys today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because there will be more content like this on Friday. I will be back live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will stream for a long time. I'm hoping, anyway, on Monday because we want to try to get our wonderful stranded people off of Taurus, or at least get them through some of the missions so that we can get closer to getting off of Taurus so we can continue their adventure. And if you guys did like this, what I could do is I could also play some more X-Wing. So you guys let me know what you'd like to see of the retro games that I do play. I do have several more that I could try to play and show you guys. Or, you know, but I'm trying to wait until the holidays to get involved in too many more PlayStation games or first-person shooters or anything like that. Because I don't know what's coming. I don't know what I have coming. And we're consumers, so I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not, you know, I don't have access to review codes of games that are coming out yet. So, you know, I play them as I get them. So, you know, but please leave me a like, drop a like, drop a comment down there. Let me know what you guys want to see. If we can get a hold of it, we'll try it. And then, of course, subscribe if you're new. And please do not forget that on January 14th, starting at 12 noon, I will begin streaming on Twitch for the first time. So that is a done deal. The schedule is actually on my Twitch.tv page. So if you want to look at it, it's twitch.tv/virtual nunchucks. And if you want to drop by there, you can go ahead and follow me there as well. That does not cost you anything. If you follow me on Twitch, you are not. It does not cost you to do that. And right now I am a brand new streamer on Twitch, so all I can accept is followers. So if you want to follow me there, go ahead and drop by my page. Go ahead and click the follow link so that you'll be there the first time we stream. And we'll talk, we'll chat, we'll play some games together. That's the whole point of doing this, is to be able to play with you guys and to do things with you guys and to communicate a lot more than we do just here on YouTube or when I do videos via comments and stuff. I'd rather play with you guys. I'd rather spend some time with you guys, you know, and get to know you a little bit better, that kind of stuff. Because if you're going to spend some quality time with me and you're going to be subscribed to my channels, then the least I could do for you guys, I hope you can see that. That's going to upset me if you guys couldn't see that the whole time. Least I could do for you guys, right, is to oh no, I think I just deleted. No, I didn't. Okay. Least I could do for you guys is you know, provide that for you guys. So please just let me know what you guys think, how you guys want to do that. And you guys have a great day, and we will see you guys again on Monday.